Stop night leg cramps fast. Top 3 quick tips to cure muscle cramps in 2 minutes. If you've ever been jolted awake by a painful leg cramp in the middle of the night, you know how frustrating and uncomfortable it can be. Those sudden, tight spasms can really disrupt your sleep and leave you feeling restless. But guess what? You don't have to suffer through them anymore. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 quick and easy tips to cure night leg cramps in just 2 minutes. Simple, effective moves you can do right when the cramp hits to get fast relief and get back to peaceful, comfortable sleep. So let's jump right in and take control of those pesky cramps once and for all. Number 1. Stretch the affected muscle immediately. All right. Let's talk about that frustrating moment when you're peacefully asleep, maybe even dreaming something nice. And then, bam, your leg seizes up in this tight, painful cramp that feels like your muscle is twisting into a knot. It's sharp, sudden, and completely miserable. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Night leg cramps are incredibly common, and they can feel like they come out of nowhere. But here's the good news. You can stop that cramp in its tracks. And one of the fastest, most effective things you can do is this. Stretch the affected muscle immediately. Yes, right then and there, even if you're half asleep. Let me walk you through exactly how to do this in a way that's both gentle and effective. Let's say the cramp hits your calf, which is the most common spot. The best stretch you can do for a calf cramp is simple. Pull your toes up toward your head while keeping your legs straight. That's it. Try to straighten your knee and gently flex your foot back toward your shin. You might feel some resistance, maybe even some discomfort, but that's okay. That's your muscle slowly letting go of that intense contraction. And the key word here is gently. You're not forcing it. You're coaxing the muscle to release, like talking it down from a panic attack. Now, if you're lying in bed, you don't even have to get up right away. Just grab the ball of your foot with your hand, or use a towel or sheet around your foot if you can't reach, and pull it slowly back. You should feel that tightness start to ease up as the muscle stretches out and resets. Keep breathing too. Inhale slowly, and as you exhale, try to deepen the stretch just a little bit. Often, the cramp will fade within seconds if you stay calm and keep the muscle engaged in the right direction. Now let's talk about a hamstring cramp, which happens in the back of your thigh. These can be just as painful, especially when they lock up suddenly. For this, gently extend your legs straight out, whether you're lying down or sitting up, and lean forward at the hips. You don't need to touch your toes. That's not the goal. Just reach as far as you can without bouncing or forcing anything. You're lengthening the muscle, telling it, hey, it's okay, you can relax now. And then we've got those tricky quadriceps cramps. That's the front of your thigh. These usually happen less often at night, but can be just as intense. If you're able to stand up safely, hold onto something for balance and gently pull your foot behind you toward your glutes. Think of a classic standing quad stretch. Hold it there, breathing slowly, and let the tension melt away. If you're stuck in bed and can't stand, try lying on your side and reaching back to grab your foot, gently pulling it toward your back. Now here's something important to keep in mind. When that cramp hits, your first instinct might be to panic or tense up, but that just makes it worse. The more you resist the pain, the more the muscle wants to hold on tight. So instead, breathe deeply, stay calm, and focus on stretching the muscle in the opposite direction of the cramp. That's the magic formula. You might even want to get out of bed and walk it off a little. That helps increase blood flow and gives the muscle a little motion therapy. Just a few steps across the room can work wonders. Some people find that pressing their heel into the ground and gently rocking forward helps the muscle ease up even faster. Now, if these cramps are happening often, here's a little tip you can do before bed. Do a light stretching routine focused on your calves, thighs, and feet. Just 5 minutes of gentle stretching can actually train your muscles to stay more relaxed through the night. Think of it like giving your muscles a bedtime story, calming them down before the lights go out. And don't forget about your posture during the night. If your toes are pointed downward while you sleep, especially if you're a stomach sleeper, that can shorten the calf muscle and make a cramp more likely. One little trick is to sleep with your feet slightly flexed or even prop them up with a pillow at the bottom of the bed to keep your ankles in a more neutral position. Stretching is powerful. It's simple, free, and your body already knows how to do it. You're just guiding it. The moment you feel that muscle start to twist and seize, you now have a clear plan. Don't panic, breathe, and stretch the muscle gently in the opposite direction. It's like flipping a switch. And once that muscle lets go, don't forget to show it a little love. A light massage or even rubbing the area with your hand helps keep it calm. Sometimes the muscle stays a little sore afterward, so give it some care. It just went through a mini battle, so next time a night leg cramp sneaks up on you, you'll know exactly what to do. Stretch immediately, stretch intentionally, and take back control of your sleep. Number 2, massage the cramp while applying heat or cold. So you've stretched the muscle, and the cramp is easing up, or maybe it's still lingering. What's next? Let's talk about a super soothing follow-up move that can really speed things up and make the pain melt away. Massaging the cramp while applying heat or cold. Now, before you picture a full-on spa massage, let me just say, this doesn't have to be fancy. You don't need special equipment. What you need is a pair of hands, a little patience, and either something warm or cold to apply to the area. Let's break it down step by step. First, the massage part. When a leg cramp strikes, whether it's in your calf, hamstring, or thigh, your muscle is basically stuck in a tight, involuntary contraction. It's clenched up and refusing to let go. What massage does is help reset that tension. Think of it like gently unraveling a twisted rope. Start by placing your hands over the cramped area and applying firm but gentle pressure. You don't want to press so hard that it hurts, just enough to stimulate blood flow and tell the muscle it's safe to let go. Use slow, circular motions with your fingertips or thumbs. You can also try long, smooth strokes along the length of the muscle to help encourage it to relax and elongate. Sometimes, just a few moments of this kind of touch can bring almost instant relief. It's like the muscle just needed a reminder to chill out. You might even feel it gradually soften under your fingers. That's the sweet spot, when the tightness releases and you can finally exhale a sigh of relief. Now let's add the second piece of the puzzle, temperature therapy. Depending on what's available and what feels better to you, you can use either heat or cold. Both can work wonders. It just depends on the situation. Let's start with heat, because that's the go-to for many people. When you apply warmth to a cramping muscle, it helps improve circulation and loosen things up. Heat works like a gentle signal to your nervous system that says, "It's okay now. You can relax." Grab a heating pad, a warm towel, or even a hot water bottle, whatever you have nearby. Just make sure it's not too hot to the touch. You want warmth, not a burn. Place it over the cramped area and let the heat sink in while you continue massaging slowly. The combination of heat and massage is incredibly soothing. It not only helps the cramp release faster, it also helps reduce any residual soreness afterward. No heating pad? No problem. Wet a washcloth with warm water, wring it out, and microwave it for 20 to 30 seconds. Voila! Instant homemade heat compress. Now, what if you don't have heat available? Or maybe your leg feels more inflamed and sensitive? That's when cold comes in. Applying something cold, like an ice pack or a bag of frozen peas, can help numb the area and calm the nerves that are overfiring during a cramp. It also helps reduce inflammation, especially if the muscle feels swollen or tender after the cramp subsides. Just wrap the cold pack in a cloth or towel and hold it gently on the affected muscle for a few minutes. You can still massage around the area while the cold is applied. The contrast between cool and motion helps reset the muscle and bring it back to normal more quickly. And here's a fun little pro tip. Some people find that alternating between heat and cold gives the best results. Start with heat for a couple minutes to relax the muscle, then switch to cold to reduce any lingering inflammation. It's like giving your leg the full spa treatment, right from the comfort of your bed or couch. But even more important than the method is your mindset during this process. This is the moment to slow down, tune into your body, and really care for it. You're not just treating the cramp. You're telling your muscles, "I've got your back." One of the most empowering things about using massage and temperature therapy is that it gives you control. Instead of feeling helpless when a cramp strikes, you have tools, literally at your fingertips, that can calm the chaos in a matter of minutes. And this isn't just about quick fixes either. The more you practice this, the more you teach your nervous system to respond more calmly in the future. Over time, you may even find that your cramps happen less often or don't last as long because your body starts recognizing what to do. And let's not forget, this method also helps after the cramp is gone. Sometimes a muscle will feel bruised or sore for hours after its spasms. Gentle massage combined with warm or cold therapy helps flush out that tension and get you back to feeling normal faster. So if you've just had a night cramp or you feel one coming on, don't underestimate the power of a warm touch and a calm, steady hand. Whether you go for heat, cold, or both, combining that with massage is one of the most effective and comforting ways to treat a cramp in under 2 minutes. Stay tuned for tip number 3. We're about to talk about a quick, delicious, and science-backed way to fix cramps from the inside out. 3. Drink an electrolyte-rich drink. All right, now let's get into something that's often overlooked, but absolutely critical when it comes to curing night leg cramps fast. Hydration, specifically with electrolyte-rich drinks. You see, those sudden painful leg cramps don't just happen because your muscles get tired or tight out of nowhere. Often, they're a sign that your body's chemistry is a little out of balance, especially your electrolytes. Electrolytes are minerals like potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium, and they play a huge role in how your muscles contract and relax. When these minerals get out of whack, usually because of dehydration, sweating, or even certain medications, your muscles can go into spasm. So, when that cramp hits, one of the fastest ways to help your muscles relax is to drink something that replenishes those electrolytes right away. Let's talk about what that looks like in practice. First, think about your everyday hydration. If you're running low on water, your muscles are more likely to cramp. But just drinking plain water sometimes isn't enough because it doesn't replace those vital minerals. This is why athletes often drink electrolyte beverages during and after exercise to prevent cramping and maintain balance. But you don't have to be an athlete to benefit from this. If you're waking up with leg cramps, a quick sip of an electrolyte-rich drink can be a game changer. One of the best natural options is coconut water. It's delicious, hydrating, and brings out the best. And packed with potassium and magnesium, the two minerals most linked to muscle cramps. If you have some coconut water in your fridge, keeping it nearby at night can help you quickly stop a cramp in its tracks. If coconut water isn't your thing or you don't have any, don't worry. You can also make a simple electrolyte drink at home with just a few ingredients you probably already have. Here's an easy recipe. Take a glass of warm water, add a pinch of sea salt or Himalayan salt, and squeeze in some fresh lemon or lime juice. The salt provides sodium, the citrus adds potassium and vitamin C, and the water helps you rehydrate. This combo can calm those muscle spasms quickly and tastes refreshing. Another option is a commercial sports drink or electrolyte powder. Just make sure it doesn't have too much added sugar. Some of the natural brands offer low sugar or sugar-free options, which can hydrate you without the sugar crash later. Now, you might wonder, why do electrolytes help with cramps? It all boils down to how muscles contract and relax. Muscles use electrical signals that depend on these minerals. When your body runs low on them, the signals get crossed and muscles can contract uncontrollably, causing cramps. Potassium, for instance, helps balance sodium levels and keeps your muscles from contracting too much. Magnesium works like a natural muscle relaxer inside your cells. Calcium helps muscles contract properly and then relax. Sodium controls fluid balance in your body, and without enough of it, cramps can sneak in. So when you drink an electrolyte-rich beverage, you're helping your muscles get the minerals they need to stop the cramp right away. Here's a little secret for fast relief. If the cramp wakes you up in the middle of the night, don't just reach for water and hope it helps. Instead, sip slowly on an electrolyte drink, then gently massage and stretch the muscle while you wait for it to relax. This combo works much better than hydration alone. Also, if you know you're prone to leg cramps, consider drinking a small glass of electrolyte water before bed. It's a simple, preventative step that can keep cramps from striking in the first place. And don't forget, hydration is a daily habit, not just something you fix when a cramp hits. Drink plenty of water throughout the day, especially if you're active or live in a hot climate. Eat foods rich in electrolytes too, like bananas, spinach, avocados, nuts, and dairy. But if you want that quick 2-minute fix for a night cramp, grab that electrolyte drink. It's one of the fastest and easiest ways to give your muscles what they need to calm down. And if you're curious about how to prevent cramps long-term, adding a daily magnesium supplement or boosting your intake of potassium-rich foods can make a big difference. But the immediate relief, it's all about that electrolyte drink paired with gentle stretching and massage. So there you have it, the third powerful tip to cure night leg cramps in just 2 minutes. Stretch the muscle right away, massage it with warmth or cold, and drink a quick electrolyte-rich beverage. These 3 steps together give you a solid plan to beat cramps fast and sleep peacefully again. Remember, your body is smart. When you give it what it needs, love, care, and the right minerals, it will thank you with smooth, cramp-free nights. If you want, I can also share some simple, tasty recipes for homemade electrolyte drinks you can prepare ahead of time. Just say the word. Summary. So to quickly recap, when that night leg cramp strikes, remember these 3 powerful steps. First, stretch the affected muscle immediately to gently release the tension. Second, massage the cramp while applying heat or cold to soothe and relax the muscle. And third, drink an electrolyte-rich beverage to restore your body's balance from the inside out. These simple yet effective tips work together to stop cramps fast and help you get back to restful, uninterrupted sleep. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone you know who suffers from night leg cramps. And if you want more easy, natural ways to feel your best every day, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out. Here's to pain-free nights and waking up refreshed and ready for whatever the day brings. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.